Hey guys, Brian from Snowwalker Outdoors. So, Cody Lundin's Survival Manual, 98.6, The Art of Keeping Your Ass Alive. I've had this book for a while, read it a couple times, take some things out of it. It's just like most manuals, you take some things that you like that are good, you discard the rest, what you don't, what might not necessarily be applicable to your area, or however. So today, what I actually wanted to go over is this mini kit, this knife survival kit. It's essentially a last ditch kit. We're going to go over this. I'm not going to show you how to make it. I'm actually just going to deconstruct it, because once I get done taking it apart, I'm probably never going to actually make one like this again. So stick with me. You have to you would only bust into this if you absolutely 100% needed this to go and use this. This is not something that you would be using on a daily basis. All right, now that we actually have this opened up, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at the components of the kit itself. We're starting off with the knife, which is the base plate for the kit. High carbon steel blade is what he wants. This is a Moore number 2. I've had it for some time. Ambidextrous plastic sheath, so it's user friendly for right or left-handed people. And you're hanging it around your neck, so whatever your convenience is. Going further down, we have our lanyard, which we're going to be wearing it around our neck. Now, he says it's about 12 feet of paracord. I think I made mine 13, simply because 13 is my lucky number. If you take a look at some of the pictures in his book, you can see that he doesn't necessarily have the same setup on all his knives. He picks and chooses. He does what he wants to do. That's his gig. That's everybody's gig. You don't have to do everything exact. You just do what works for you. It's a suggestion, much like this. There's a P-less whistle. This is nothing more than a high visibility Fox 40, nothing different than the black ones that I use. No moving parts. So you got that. The lighter that's used, he prefers the lighters that you can look through. You can see the amount of fluid that's in there. Look, this is a last ditch kit. None of this stuff is going to be used prior to a last ditch effort. I'm going to have other ways to make fire. Therefore, I just threw a Bic in there. I know it's a brand new Bic. That's exactly what I did. The duct tape on the sheath, again, we're not sure which way he put that on there. It could have been doubled over. I just simply wrapped it around the sheath there. So there's about, I don't know, there's about 2 feet of duct tape on there. And once again here, I'm using a water bag. I'm not using a condom. Condoms work. Yeah, it's an old standby. But here's the deal. It takes an amount of force to fill a condom. So unless you're at a spigot or a high volume running stream or something, this may be the better way to go. This is just my gig. Again, he does his, I do mine. It's the same concept. It's a water collection device. So you could put a cord Ziploc bag there if you want. I don't care. So we have that. And lastly, we have the bright colored tape, which holds everything together in the kit. You have to open it up to go ahead and use it. So that is the kit. I find it to be a little bit rudimentary. For somebody that's been teaching as long as he has, I think some more thought could have gone into it. In a later video, I'm going to show you the system that I came up with and my neck knife survival kit. And we'll go from there. You guys, looking forward to comments, questions, concerns, anything. Just get conversation going. It ain't bad. It's not. It's certainly not the best. I think other things could be added that you can use more in a last ditch effort. So anyway, Brian from Snowwalker Outdoors. Thanks for using your comments. Get outside, practice your skills. Don't worry about the other guy. Use what works for you. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.